Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's W-O-R-I-M-I, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Absolute pleasure to have you along. Thank you so much for all your beautiful words in regards to snakes. That was a really unexpected. However, in hindsight, she had been deteriorating for about a year if we look back on the photographs. It's just by such tiny increments over such a long period of time that we just thought she was getting old. So thank you. And boy, oh boy, she had a jam-packed, adventurous life. And she's actually still here. I've seen her this morning. My daughter's seen her this morning. She's still around keeping an eye on us. But she was very much a stay in the shadows cat, and that's where we're seeing her still in those slightly shadow moments. Okay, what do I want to have a look at? I shall try and chuck out a few videos really quickly because there's so much to get through, and it's Friday here. What a week. Goodness me, I've barely been on. I do apologise. Public holiday on Monday, sneaks yesterday, and it's Friday already. So what I'm going to do, I'm using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck. I'll just throw out a couple of really quick topics. Do not feel obligated to watch all of them. The reason why I do them as separate topics is so that you don't have to sit through an hour and a quarter to get to the bit that interests you. I want to have a look at Leticia James. So what's happened is the announcement came out, aside from the announcement that came out from RFK that apparently circumcision causes autism. I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to work. Maybe he's getting his heads mixed up. And he's also come out and said we're doing the studies to make the proof. Here, let's make up some proof to confirm our studies in regards to Tylenol. I hate to tell them, but that's not actually how you do scientific research. But when have they ever let reality and truth get in the way? Okay, entertainment only, Leticia James. So the DOJ has come out. Leticia James has been charged, I believe, with mortgage fraud. Oh boy, mortgage fraud. It's the charges are being kept under seal, so nobody actually knows what the charges are. Now, charges were originally brought by the DOJ at the demand of the Orange Twerp. Yeah, we got the plan coming to fruition, setting the ships out, and the hidden agenda here. The Orange Twerp had ordered, charge her with something, I don't care what it is, and it's just basically vindictive, petty, childish bullying tactics to try and threaten, etc. So if I sound really disgusted about it, I'm really disgusted. And he's done the same with Comey as well, and I don't think they're going to like the evidence that comes out in the Comey case because it's going to not reflect very nicely on the regime. Anyhow, he's just been vindictive, trying to bring the plan together to chuck James in jail for nothing. The long-term experienced DOJ prosecutor Seibert refused to lay any charges because they said there's nothing here. So I think it was a he. So he was taken off the case, put aside. The long-term federal prosecutor said there's nothing to see here, and replaced with, oh, surprise, an ex-personal lawyer of Trump's and a White House aide who just happens to have a law degree. It's just the lunacy of it is just insane with the moon card there. Never acted as a federal prosecutor. I don't even know. Oh gosh, the Tower card was showing itself there. Can we do a reading on this guy without the Tower card? I don't think so. So hasn't actually prosecuted a case either. Actually, I'm going to pause you and see what her history actually is. Damn it if she isn't the insurance lawyer that was appointed by the felon as the interim attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia. You can't make that up. Oh, and she is of a type. She's got that Mar-a-Lago plastic factory look about her. Um, oh, just. And because she is as an interim US attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, and I don't know why it's even in Virginia because Leticia James is New York. There's just no logic to it. The reason why we can't get our heads around it is because there is no logic to it. There is no rationale. There is no, none of it makes sense. And we like things to be logical and make sense and by the numbers and how they're supposed to be. But I just want to have a look. From Leticia James's case, how's this going to go? How's this going to go? It is just petty vindictiveness. That's all it is. How, from Leticia James's point of view, how is this going to go? How is these charges going to go? How are these charges going to go? Come on down, let's have a look. From Leticia James's point of view. The Hanged Man. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. I don't think there's any basis to it at all. The Hanged Man. Not going to go anywhere. Challenged by the Queen of Swords. That's probably Halligan. May even be Bondi because the Queen of Swords is usually my Bondi card. The challenge is Bondi has been ordered to do this. Pretty much. Make it happen. No regard for what the actual facts are, just make it happen. Okay, at the foundation, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. It's very much about, well, not so much legacy. I'm getting untouchable. Throw enough money out at it and it makes me untouchable. So the energy that they're stewing in at the moment is untouchable. That's really interesting. That was the word my guides are giving me. I've got to go with the word. You got to remember that the orange twerp has presidential immunity. So he can order these things, but those that carry it out don't have immunity. Okay, in the past, right? Planning, plotting, whatever. Okay, if Eric Seibert is not going to take this case, we'll put Lindsay Halligan in instead. Right, this is the energy over it because I am asking about oh, of course I am, because sometimes they have to remind me. I asked, how's it going to go for Leticia James? It's a case about intergenerational money. Okay, let me just correct myself. I'm still getting untouchable, but it's a case of intergenerational money. The claim is that her father co-signed, I believe, on a mortgage or something along those lines. Like, when's that ever been illegal? It's an intergenerational money is the charges that they're going to bring about something that was a gift from a father to a daughter in the past. The ship has sailed. Thank you. I love it when my guides pull me up, even if they do end up correcting me. The ship on this case has sailed. There's nothing there. Seibert looked into it, nothing there. There's nothing to be seen. There's nothing to bring in. Okay. It will grind forward chaotically, slowly. The case will grind forward, but it's all a big lie. Externally, I don't even know if I need to go further. Internally, the truth is on the side of Leticia James. The hopes and fears, there's the orange twerp ordering it to happen. It is a real burden, this case. Snowing under, burdensome. There's going to be smoke and mirrors, and then it's going to come to an end. and the truth is going to be exposed, which I don't think is. I'm not getting anything in regards to Leticia James. I just keep getting there's no case there, but that's not going to stop them from trying to muddy the waters and snow her under and cause real headaches. We've got this argy-bargy back and forth arguing, but it's just going around and around and around in circles. There's no case there. I think the judge then makes some sort of ruling and tosses it. I'm going to say tosses it out. It might even tear Halligan a new one, actually, because it's going to be blatant manipulation and abuse of power. I don't know who the judge is going to be in this. Don't think it's going to sit well with the judicial system. I think Leticia James is going to be fine, but that's not the purpose of this regime. So how's it going to go for Halligan? Let's have a quick look. Lindsay Halligan. Oh, she's a goose, isn't she? Imagine risking your entire career on this idiot who's in a death spiral. So how's this bringing this case going to go for Lindsay Halligan? You want that one? Okay. How's it going to go for Lindsay Halligan? How's this case going to go for Lindsay Halligan? Do I need to go any further? Very disappointing. Loss, disappointment, heartbreak, regret. The challenge is going to be her legacy. I think the judge is going to tear her a new one. It's just lunacy what she's doing in the past, crowning this, trying to juggle, to quote RFK, we're doing the studies to make the proof. She's going to be trying to juggle the facts to fit the outcome that they want or they're claiming, but they don't fit. Six of Pentacles here. Again, trying to, the immediate future, Six of Pentacles. They've got nothing. That's just what I keep getting. They've got nothing. However, it is just going to be Eight of Wands in the externally. It's just going to be a barrage of accusations, but internally, she's looking at this cup. There's nothing in this cup. There's a lid on it. They're keeping a lid on it, but it's empty, is what I'm getting. Here is the orange twerp in the same position in the hopes and fears. He's demanding it happen. Tie yourself to the devil, you get the results. The Knight of Wands charging into, trying to charge into battle to protect the devil, but just really be careful what you wish for. I think she's been promised something that is not going to come through. She might find herself facing legal action. Is there such a thing? Is it if you bring a trivial case, then you can be charged yourself? I'm just feeling something along those lines because the ship has sailed. There's nothing there. It's all about manipulation and abuse of power, and there is no substance to the accusations. Going to find herself fully exposed. The Lovers got some sort of agreement that was made. This Two of Wands, make it happen. The delusion, the smoke and mirrors, but then we've got the lying and an investigation and then a new beginning and karma coming and biting her on the backside. I think this is going to end poorly for Halligan. I think she may even lose her law license over this down the track. There's nothing in this case, and isn't it? There is a law where you can be prosecuted for bringing a frivolous case or a case that has no substance. And if she's prosecuted for that, charged and prosecuted for that, she might find herself on losing her law license. Okay, let's see how it goes. Catch you shortly.